The chronicles of the Actraiser continue in Bloodpool. Yeah. And we are going to use sunlight. You can power up spells to do a bunch of tiles at once. I debated whether or not to read some of the dialogue parts in the game, and I decided not to. So I'll be quiet from here on out on any dialogue portions of the game, but just so you know, I'll be talking more when it gets back to a non-dialogue part. So there will be more talking from me later in this clip. Nothing like making a new level. So right now I'm just kind of killing guys, making some SP, some spell points, so I can clear some of the terrain by using Lightning Miracle on the trees and Sun Miracle to warm up the marshes. Later on in this clip I'll talk about the different enemies, the beasts that are flying around that'll mess with your town. So I'm not going to keep it to more of the important parts. I'm going to try to capture all the dialogue, but you won't see me build a city up like all the time. But I do want to make sure I capture the dialogue and the story and everything, and I'll do certainly some of the most exciting parts. Apologize for any background music. I'm recording this while I'm walking, going for an evening stroll. So one of the good channels I've looked at is called Nerdo Life, the gaming investor. It's N-E-I-R-D, like nerd except with an I between the E and the R. Nerdo Life, the gaming investor. He does a good job with these. He's also doing an Actraiser Renaissance Let's Play, and he's one of the few to comment on this channel. Of course, we gotta build up our town, because we need to get a population of 30. So one really cool thing is not only did they make some new music for this area, because it used to be the Birth of the People track, which was in Fillmore, used to be in the entire game for the Super Nintendo version. But what they did for this game was they made unique music for each area to include the 16-bit parts. So I'll show that next. Alright, so after the quest to go into the lair, first we're going to get a tour of the bad guys. So those wing things, or winged fees, they pick up your guys and they fly away. The blue dragons, you can see they shoot this like red lightning, destroys your houses. And the Ifrits are those red things. They basically set fire to everything. And I'll probably do a side-by-side video to show the Super Nintendo versions versus this. There's one more overworld bad guy we haven't been exposed to yet. It's basically like a gigantic skull that causes earthquakes. It's kind of cool. But we won't see one of them for a while. But they're like these gigantic skulls, and they just make earthquakes and make your life heck. Honestly, they're not... The enemies, in a way, they actually help you, because like they'll destroy old buildings and stuff, because you want to destroy your old buildings to grow new ones when you get a bonus to your civilization. I'll be going into the lair pretty soon. Looks like the Ifrit set fire to my field, and I gotta hurry up and put water on it, or else it'll be destroyed. Probably a good thing to protect your fields, because they give you the SP potions and the food. All right, another spawner's lair. Again, in the Super Nintendo version, the process was automatic. When your people surrounded it, they would just vaporize it. But here, they make you kind of practice your fighting skills a little bit. Alright, that's going to be enough for this episode. Stay tuned. Next time you see this, the city will be built up more. I'm not going to show you all those parts, just some of it. I do plan to show all the dialogue though, so I'll be sure to screen record and capture all the dialogue to advance the story. Alright, take care.